A lot of men in this generation never taught how to love themselves. And when you don't love yourself as a man, it's very dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Because let's think of one aspect, relationship. When you don't love yourself as a man, you tolerate disrespect. Let's talk about career. When you don't love yourself as a man, you don't envision that you can achieve anything in this world. So you settle for less. So that's why in this video, I want to explain how to truly love yourself as a man. To love yourself as a man, it's not going in the mirror and screaming affirmation and saying, I'm great. Going in the mirror and saying, I can do anything, when you don't have any proof behind it. Because it feels good for the moment. And 2 seconds later, you realize that's not true. And you feel even worse about yourself. To truly love yourself as a man, it comes for these 2 things. 1, keeping the promises to yourself. When you tell yourself you're going to do something, you do it. You trust yourself. With that trust comes self-love. The next thing is you stop doing negative behaviors that you're ashamed of. And you know exactly what those negative behaviors are. Let me give you an example of negative behaviors. Some people can be smoking. Some people can be drinking. Some people can be pornography. Some people can be allowing people in your life that is disrespectful. You have to cut out those things, because when you have those things in your life, it's creating this negative perception of yourself, lowering self-esteem. To have truly high self-esteem, you have to love who you are. And how do you love who you are? Is you're proud of yourself. And how are you proud of yourself? You have characteristics and actions that you are not ashamed of. So the first thing you're going to do, all those negative habits that you know you have, in secret that only you know that's affecting the way you see yourself, you change it. I know it's not easy, but take a step. Rome was not built in a day. Once you have now take all those negative traits out of your life and you replace those positive habits like going to the gym, chasing your goal, you have this new perception of yourself. That's new self-esteem. That's going to translate in every aspect of your life. That you have the confidence to only allow positive people in your life. You have the confidence to believe that you can achieve anything in this world. Because you created that man. You basically become Superman. A lot of men are not taught in this world how to truly love themselves. And it's very sad because I see it all over. I go out, I see a lot of men getting disrespected. I see a lot of men disrespecting themselves, not achieving the goals, don't believe that they can't do anything in life. It's very sad. So that's why I wanted to create this video for you guys. First, you're going to stop doing the negative habits. You're going to replace your positive habits. And you're going to start keeping promises to yourself. Building that trust with yourself. All these work start within. I know we all want to get rich, and we're all going to get rich. But let's start doing the internal work so we can value ourselves as a person instead of just valuing money. We're going to get rich. That's good. But I want us to love ourselves regardless if we have money or not. And this is the way we're going to do it. It's by cutting out negative behaviors, by keeping promises to ourselves. And replacing this with positive habits that is going to make us have a positive image of ourselves. When you do that, you love yourself. No one in this world can ever hurt you. Because you love the man in the mirror. No, regardless of somebody says anything to you, like, no, I love myself. Because you're not ashamed of yourself. And that's the greatest superpower I feel like most men do not possess in this day and age. And I want you to possess that power. I want you to walk in the room, your head held high. Knowing that you're not ashamed of who you are. You love who you are based on actions. It's not by words, it's not by affirmations. It's based on action and facts. And only you can show yourself that. So subscribe, comment, follow, and let me know in the comments your thoughts. I love you guys, man. Stay safe out here.